XCOM 2 is a turn-based tactics video game. Players takes control of the commander of the Avenger, a new mobile base for the XCOM. Players are tasked to give commands to squad members in battles to fight against aliens during missions while commanding the engineer in the research department of the base to create and research improved and new gadgets, weapons and technologies to assist players in battle between missions. Soldiers can be recruited in the game, with each soldier class having their own skill trees and abilities. For example, the Grenadier class can gain access to explosives and grenade launchers, while the Ranger are equipped with melee weapons like swords. Armors and weapons can also be researched and upgraded by the player in the Avenger base. Each mission's environment will be influenced by the world's state, while maps will be procedurally generated to create a wide variety of levels, in which every map will feature different terrain and buildings in different playthrough. Mods will also be supported in the game. Campaign, class and enemies types can be created by user and can be shared through Steam Workshop. A 1 vs 1 multiplayer mode will also be featured in the game. New enemies will also be featured as well, such as the new Advent faction and the Viper. When players begin each mission, their squad will not be detected by any enemies. They can also position them to stealthy positions in which they could plan their battle and ambush their enemies, unlike Enemy Unknown. The player can also loot corpses of enemies to obtain weapons, upgrade parts and various artifacts. Melee weapons will also be featured and can be used to kill enemies when the distance between them is close enough. Players can also hack into enemies' weaponry like turrets and turn them to their own weapons. Keeping with the gameplay of previous installments, soldiers in the squad can be killed by enemies, however, their bodies can be carried back to extraction to keep their equipment should the player deem it necessary to abort the mission. Likewise, if a soldier is critically wounded and it is deemed necessary to abandon the mission, a soldier can carry the wounded soldier to extraction where they will be revived upon leaving the map. XCOM 2 features a faster combat than Enemy Unknown, in which there is a lot of hit-and-run missions where players must rush in facilities to complete their objective quickly and return to the extraction point immediately. The mission structure of the game will also be different from others XCOM video game, as XCOM 2 features secondary objectives for the first time in the series. Customization also returns from Enemy Unknown, in which players can customize their soldiers' personalities, names, uniform and costumes. Furthermore, genders, nationalities and weapons can also be customized. Bonus customization are available to those who pre-order the game in the downloadable Resistance Warrior Pack.